Hello everyone, my name is Chief, and welcome back to Chief's One Shot. It's been a while since I did one of those the last time, and I thought I'm gonna revive this series again. And I think the best game to do that is gonna be with the game Hardspace Shipbreaker, because I love it. I really love it. And sadly, it doesn't get much recognition nowadays, so since they released Act 2 of the new campaign, and apparently also the 3D hab, I want to check it out. So we're gonna start with an open shift because I like to have no time limitation. I mean, you can do that, but it's just not my thing. I like to have a more relaxing game environment, but I'm still gonna enable the drain because it would get boring without it. So we're gonna have at least some difficulty. The shipbreaker. So we're gonna be a shipbreaker, and well, as you can guess, our job's gonna be to break a ship. It's a really great game, not gonna lie. And it is gonna be much more fun than it actually sounds, especially with the larger ships later on. Okay, so we have to do the tutorial again. So see the update. I'm just gonna leave it for a short second so you can read it. Gonna go with game name as always. I guess plastic free is probably the best. Let's go with that voice. Okay, gonna click all of that for Chungtsung. Oh my god. I'm gonna skip the training. Gonna be fine. Just gonna let the cinematic run.
Each day he steps into the yard to earn his wages working hard. I pray to the stars and heaven above to return my daddy to those he loves. If there comes a time when he and death meet, bless the next cutter that takes his seat.
I love the cinematic. I really do.
Hello, Cutter 9346-52. Your automated links onboarding experience will now begin. Please observe this important message. Space, boundless promise, limitless resources, a brighter future. It's here that hard workers like you, the backbone of civilization, will help us pave the way to the galaxy. I am Calicia Rai Paulson, president of Lynx Corporation Salvage Division. When my great-great-grandfather Exeter founded Lynx, he foresaw a remarkable opportunity among the stars. His vision eventually brought us the Railgates. Now spanning all the way to Jupiter, these are the veins connecting all of modern civilization. And the people flowing through them are its lifeblood. The Railgates reinvigorated humanity and are key to our continued progress. You have been selected from among thousands of candidates to join the Lynx family. This is more than just a job. It's an opportunity to be part of the largest, most successful, and most pioneering company in human history. Your dream may be to forge your own destiny one day. Well, work hard, heed your superiors, believe in the Lynx vision. Do this, and you too will get your chance. Your first step is to join our Everwork program. The greatest gift we give our employees, turning death into an ongoing opportunity for learning and growth. With Lynx, death is a fresh start. Good luck.
I don't really know. I mean, I know what's gonna happen, but I mean, it already sounds really ominous, and we all know that Link's gonna be a really bad company, but let's go for a fresh start.
Video observation complete. To finalize onboarding, your genetic sequence will now be extracted for use with the Lynx Everwork Asset Replacement Program. Don't worry, pain levels during extraction are largely tolerable. Please note, as outlined in Section 31 of your employment agreement, the process of genetic extraction will destroy your original body. Beginning extraction now. Fraction analysis successful. Thank you.
Those noises are just ugh. Oh my god. I really love this one. Oh my god. On-site training for not even having training at all. Oh Jesus. Oh my god. Well, good thing it's an ever work, so you're gonna work forever. And you really know why you're gonna work forever. Oh my god. I was at 1 billion. $1.2 billion dollars or credits. Oh god. Well, guess not gonna go away that fast.
Hello, Shipbreaker. Overnight genetic backup complete. Pattern deviation nominal. Have a good day.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's new. Wow, that looks nice. Employee terminal. Let's see. Okay. Workstation. Okay, our equipment. Hold on a second, I have to change this. Okay. Just everything looks a bit small. Let's see what's in the employee terminal. Get anything interesting?
Clear as mud? Don't worry. I'm here to walk you through the process, and soon enough I'm going to introduce you to some of the other shipbreakers. Most of them are willing to help you out, too. All right, let's start a new shift and pick your first ship to work on.
All right, so we're gonna start a new shift. What ship can we take? Let's start with this one over here. Okay. Let's salvage the ships. Let's see how good that's gonna go. Because it seems like our equipment is not the best at the moment. But here we are. So that's our salvage bay. That's the furnace over there. And yeah, they're in the back. And that's our processor. So depending on what you're gonna take out from the ship, you have to process it in different areas. So let's say we take this antenna. So gonna take that off, and you see you have to throw it in the barge. They're gonna do that, and we should get some money for that. There we go. All right. So we did that. You can see that goes into the barge. Can turn that off. Here we go. That's a pretty heavy part, but it should be fine. Just go down there. All right, and another one. So those are already processed. Basically, we already processed everything outside of this ship, so we can just throw it in, and then we go into the inside. All right, so while that's flying down, let's go inside the ship. Here we go. Always have to keep an eye on our fuel and on our O2, because if we run out of oxygen, we're gonna die, which we kind of don't want to. So those little parts here, those are the ones that holding everything together. So we're gonna take this off. And as you can see, that goes into the processor. So we're gonna chuck that in the processor. Here we go. Easy peasy. So the first chips are really easy to dismantle, but it's gonna get more and more difficult. You're gonna deal with coolant, you're gonna deal with reactors. And yeah, look, we just destroyed the panel that shouldn't be destroyed, and boom, we make a minus. Because every mistake we do, we're gonna lose money. Here we go. Take that off, because that's going into the barge. Go. What's going into the panel? Those over here. Well, yeah, you can't take everything out. And the thing is, whoop. Here we go. You go into the barge. There's also a tier of how valuable items are. So basically, whatever you throw in the barge is the most valuable. Then you have the things for the processor. And in the very end, you throw in the stuff into the furnace. So everything that goes in the furnace is basically worthless. It's just worth in big bulks. It's also the stuff that you burn or cut in a, well, most of the time, like the aluminum panels and so on. So let's see. There we go. And let's take out those crates. Oh, here we go. All those little crates, because they all give money. Make our life a little bit easier. Take out the lower crates. The good thing, the barge, you can just throw stuff in. Before, like the previous update, it just didn't work properly, because then you had to assign a place for every piece, which was really, really, really annoying. Now it's easy, you can just throw the stuff in, that's it. There we go. You go into the processor as well. Boop. Here we go. Alright, so that's gonna make our life a little bit easier, because now we can just take the stuff out and throw it down to the barge. All those little things. Just remember, everything you process gives money. Fabric, blah blah blah, don't need that. Did you process? No, we still have a light over here. Go, throw that in. Throw this one down, and here we go. What's that? Okay, doesn't matter.
Hey, Cutter, I need you to head back to the kiosk on the starting platform.
Oh, shit.
Stat. We wrap.
Yeah, I didn't look at the O2, so that can eventually become an issue, especially if you're completely run out of oxygen, because you're gonna freaking die. There's still a short window of time that you can fly around and do something about it, but it's really short, and you're gonna take damage from it. So here we go. We still have enough fuel though, that's fine. And let's go back. So most of the inner parts are already processed, so soon we can start with the outer layer, like the really big chunks. Oh god, so slow. There we go. Gonna take the burner, and here we go. That out, and all the little cut points we're gonna cut. Oh yeah, and you have to make sure that your stuff doesn't overheat, because that's gonna become a problem too. Because whenever stuff overheats, it starts burning, and when it starts burning, it's gonna burn you, and if it burns you, well, you can figure out the rest. It's not good. Let's just say it like that. Here we go. Another light. Boop. Here we go. Might become a little tedious with really big ships, but that's later on. And of course, you can make mistakes really easily, especially with the large ships. I mean, just cut the wrong pipe and the whole freaking ship goes ballistic. Here we go. Cut this one. Let's take out the engine. Here we go. And here, there's still a cut point over here. I think now, yeah, here we go. Let's throw this one into the processor, and we can take out the engine. There we go. Another panel into the processor. Here we go. Okay, so Oh, we don't have an engine. Well, too bad.
Some potential fire hazards in there, so watch out, Cutter. Be
There we
careful
go.
not to cut or bump oxygen tanks, or fuel lines. If there are flammable objects nearby, those flames can spread pretty quick like.
Yeah, accidentally cut into a fuel container and you're gonna see your ship going, well, up in flames. Looks nice, just isn't nice, especially not for your amount of credits that you already have. Oh. It's getting a little bit too hot. Here we go. This one. Here we go. Okay,
Check out your HUD when you've got an object grappled. It shows you the mass of the object and whether you can
here we
move
go.
it or not.
And now a big part is already processed, so that's great. It's gonna make our life a lot easier. That has to go into the barge though. There we go.
Salvage gained. Rewards increasing.
And we just gained our salvage goal. That's perfect. We're doing a pretty fast job. It's gonna be easier later on if you have your upgrades to your tools, because then you can have oh god, I don't know how they're called again. But basically you can just attach things to the processor so they're gonna fly over there automatically. Your cutter is gonna be better and stronger, so you can cut different materials or a wider range.
Account credit applied.
Oh, come on. Go in there. Here we go. I really love the music of this game. It's just so relaxing. And come on. Boom. Fuel tank. Here we go. And
Salvage secured.
that has to go into the barge. That we can just leave in the processor. Okay. Just have to
Cutter,
take out the fuel tank.
on the starting platform to fill up your O2.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Trust me on this one. Weaver out.
What I'm gonna buy first is a freaking oxygen upgrade. That's the most important one. I mean, I can deal with the shitty tools. I just can't deal with the oxygen. And I apologize for the noise in the background. They're working again on the house and it's noisy as hell. So yeah, just imagine that's also gonna be a background noise of the game. Here we go. Really can't stand those things. Like when they're drilling, they're not drilling for like 2 or 3 minutes straight. They have that short burst of drilling, which is it's really annoying. Like, it really gets into my nerves. I don't know why, but I just can't deal with that. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can move this super big chunk piece. Slowly but surely. Well, we're not using this game, yeah, we're not having different measurements, so we're not using freedom units. We're using good old metric system. So for every American down out there, might be a little confusing in the beginning. I don't know if there's actually a thing where they change the metric system into the, well, the freedom units. But I think they don't. I think it's always going to be the metric system.
Account credit applied.
I mean, it doesn't really matter in the end, to be honest.
Valuable object processed.
Okay. Process that. Here we go. You go into the processor. Easy peasy. Take the lights out because we want to get as much money out of this as possible.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
There we go. And another one.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
So those little ships are really easy to process, as you can see. Doesn't take much time to do. There we go. And let's cut the rest over there. Then we have the outer hull. Then we have to go into the cockpit. And the cockpit is always that part of the ship that's the most fickle. Because you have computers there, you have usually batteries there, and if you don't handle them right, they're gonna blow your face off. Here we go. All right. So that's done.
Account credit applied.
Ah, you know what? I'm gonna show you now how we're gonna cut the ship into pieces. Because no way I can move this part. So we cut the ship on those vital lines. And that's gonna make it a little bit easier to detach it. Gonna burn away that aluminum bar. Nope, maybe not. Here we go. And this one over here. Now I think we can start moving around pieces. Yeah, here we go. As you can see, it says we destroyed some aluminum, but that's okay. And deal with that. Oh. And that stuff is burning. That's not that good. Let's chuck it in the furnace before it gets destroyed. And we have to get some oxygen again. Is it flying in? The gravitational pull of the furnace is really strong, so I suggest you don't go close to it because it's gonna pull you right in the furnace, and you can guess what the outcome of that's gonna be. Here we go. And got some fuel too. Okay, that one piece, yeah, as you can see, look, it's going in. Yeah, the door is gonna be destroyed, but we don't have the means right now to extract the doors effectively. It's gonna take forever. I mean, right now we're playing without time limits, but if you have a time limit, you really have to check which pieces are worth it and which aren't. So sometimes you're just gonna chuck the entire thing into the furnace. Doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. So the easiest way to do this is just to destroy those aluminum bars on the side, because then the panel's gonna get loose as well. Just gonna fall apart basically.
Material deposited.
And another door gone.
Salvage in full. Credits applied.
Fine. Here we go. And let's go down. Should fall apart. Yeah, as you can see, it's gonna start moving. Here we go. And the last piece. That's gonna help. And it falls out perfectly. Okay, just have to make sure it doesn't fly away. That's all furnace stuff, and that all goes into the barge.
Salvage secured.
Boop.
Credits deposited.
And as soon as we're gonna take away those storage bins, I think the whole thing's gonna fall apart.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Yeah. Let's see. It's not happening yet. Very good. Now it's happening. Okay. Throw that in. Take the lights out. Here we go. Can get a bit disorientating by times. Just have to figure out where it's up and down. And the last container. And boom. Here we go. And throw all those panels right into the furnace. And those storage bins into the barge. There we go. Easy peasy. Take out the light too. And I think there's a door console as far as I've seen. Yeah, there it is. I think I'm gonna try to take out the door on this one. So you have to burn those side parts. The heat go down. Here we go. So you can see it's a little bit tedious, especially with the shitty cutter, because it's gonna overheat so fast. Go. And we have our door. It's gonna throw the door into the processor and throw the rest right into the furnace. Okay, so the last thing, the most valuable one, the glass. The glass is extremely valuable. Just never forget about the glass. So we're gonna turn around that and cut the glass out. Probably without destroying much of it. So go a bit to the side. Up. Here we go. And up here. That didn't work. There's still a part. Here we go. So that goes into the furnace as well. And let's chug this part back into the processor, and that's it. Our first chip's gonna be completely processed. Here we go. Perfect. And our oxygen level is dropping again, but that doesn't matter. Okay, there's something still missing. The glass. Here we go. Okay, some other part is still missing, but doesn't matter. We reached our goal. Ship is processed. Didn't get the certification number 3, but that's fine. Okay, so we end our shift, and let's see. Made a plus of $1.5 or almost $1.6 million. We slowly, we destroyed 2.3% of the ship. 37,000, and 17,000 is remaining. It's fine. Get some mastery points, and with those points we can upgrade our tools.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. The greatest reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
That's very inspirational. And yeah, you're still gonna get a minus every day. So we made a plus of 1 million. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the equipment room. Just check our equipment. Okay, they changed that. Weird. What's gonna be here? Maybe I can put on some stickers. No? Okay, never mind. Let's see if there's something new on the employee terminal. Ah, here we go. Tether. Yeah, the tethers, number 4. Okay, so basically we just have to destroy or process as many ships as possible until you get to number 4. And later on, you're gonna upgrade your tools even more. You can take a look again, and you can see goes up to 30. So you can have all those things. But it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long time. But yeah, as I said, it's one of my favorite games. Maybe I'm gonna play it on this channel more. Let's see. It really depends also on the reaction from you guys. So without further ado, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like or a comment in the comments down below. And if you don't, well, dislike button doesn't work anymore, so duh. So thank you very much and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.